Back to TransGuyReacts. My name is Nick. I make videos about women's basketball, collegiate or professional. Today I'm talking about the WNBA Finals game as the New York Liberty versus the Minnesota Lynx. This is on home court for the Liberty, and it was a wild game, let me tell you. But before I get into it, let me set up the game. This is number 1 and 2 in terms of ranking against each other. This is game 1 of the Finals, and the Liberty were searching for its first franchise win in terms of the championship, and Lynx is going after a historic 5th championship. It started with the WNBA countdown on ESPN. LaChina Robinson, Drea Carter, Chinea Wumake, and Carolyn Peck. They were all dressed in black with white accents. Love that. I love their analysis. They were coordinating, if you know that reference. Ellie the Elephant made an appearance, which was cute. Love that mascot for the New York Liberty. And then they had a pregame interview with Breanna Stewart. They did reveal during the countdown show that the WNBA finals are going to a best of 7 next year, which I don't love, but they want to bank on the popularity of the sport, so they're going to extend the series. Unfortunately, we did have commentators Ryan Rucco, Rebecca Lobo, and Holly Rowe. I'm very tired of them. I've talked about this in other videos. I really wish they would put other people in the major big calling games, but here they are. Lots of celebrities were at the game. I don't know who they are. I don't care. It was mostly men, and I don't follow men's sports, and I don't follow male celebrities. Anyway, to be honest, I was a little worried about this game. It was going to be boring because the Lynx are low-key boring team. The Liberty can be a little flashy, so I was like, okay, we'll see what happens. And also, the Liberty have an advantage here because they played 3 days ago, so they had like 3 days of rest. And the Lynx played on what was it, Monday or what's the day? No, they played on Tuesday, so they had 1 day of rest. But anyway, get into the game. First quarter. The really strong start for the Liberty. Some really quick fouls coming off of the Lynx. Jonquel Jones was playing exceptionally well. Everyone in the Liberty were in their bag. It was just a great first quarter for the New York Liberty, and the crowd was going nuts. It was 19-32 at the end of the first. In the second quarter, pretty much of the same, but maybe at a tad bit slower pace. The Lynx are able to go on a run to cut the deficit to 7 points, and the Lynx start playing a lot better defense in the second quarter. It's 36-44 at the end of the half. Going to the halftime show, you got the countdown folks, LaChina, Drea, Chinea, and Carolyn, of course, but it was a really short coverage, kind of annoying. There was a lot of commercials, so they talked for maybe not even 5 minutes. Then the halftime performer was Rick Ross, which we didn't get to see, but we could hear him in the background. I thought that was funny. Go into the third quarter. The Lynx cut it to 2 with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left. Liberty battles back, but Leonie Fibich does pick up her third foul, but she's still hitting clutch 3, so it's going well for Liberty. Collier starts to play really well in the third quarter, but does pick up a third foul. It ends the quarter 61-68, so kind of close. Go into the fourth quarter, and this is where shit gets wild. So the Liberty are in control in the beginning. Leonie Fibich picks up her 4th foul off of a charge. The Lynx are able to make it pretty competitive, keeping it within 9 points for most of the quarter. There's a 7-point deficit with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, a 5-point deficit with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Stewart has this monster block on Atisha Heidemann. There's 1 minute left. Courtney Williams hits the jumper. It's a 3-point game, 42 seconds left. Nafisa Collier blocks Jonquel's shot. It's only 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Breanna Stewart should have shot the ball, and she pushes it out to Jonquel for some reason, and it's a shot clock violation. 18 seconds left on the clock. They end up missing. The Lynx end up missing, but Courtney gets the ball back and hits a 3 and is fouled by Sabrina Ionescu. 5.5 seconds left. Courtney, of course, hits her free throw. It's 84-81. Lynx get their first lead of the game, and the New York crowd is completely silent. They are hushed. Sabrina does get the ball back, but fouls. And they have a foul to give. 5 seconds left. The Lynx foul, but they have 5 seconds left. So then they have to inbound again, and it's off of someone who's unknown. They call it a jump ball, which the refs talked about it. They debated it over. I don't understand that. Players were confused. It's a jump ball. There's a whistle on the jump ball because Courtney Williams makes a violation on the jump ball. 3.9 seconds left. Liberty inbound again. And Nafisa Collier blocks Stewart's shot with 1 second left, but in that blocking, Collier gets foul Stewart. So this is Collier's 4th foul. The refs go review the time. 0.8 seconds left is on the clock. Stewart goes to the line to shoot. She makes the first one. It ties the game. She misses the second one. It goes in and out of the rim. So unfortunate. She's pissed at herself. There's 0.5 seconds left on the clock. Lynx inbound it, and Courtney Williams does miss it, but it doesn't matter. It's a tie game. We go into overtime. The Lynx are playing much better to start. The Liberty are making turnovers. They're playing so sloppy. Sandy had to take a timeout with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Jonquel Jones is able to hit a 3 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Courtney Williams hits a clutch three. Sabrina hits a floater. Courtney hits a jumper. It's 93 to 89, 48 seconds left. Sabrina gets a jumper after a wild sequence and a turnover from Courtney Williams, 93 to 91, 32.9 seconds left. And then at this point, I was like, what the fuck is going on in the arena? They start playing Swag Surf for some reason, and there's a whole bunch of white celebrities doing it, and it was just Matt Courtney. Didn't love that. Anyway, go back to the game. Jonquel Jones gets a steal and ties the game, 93 to 93. Sabrina gets this block on Courtney Williams, major block, great, 20 seconds left. Nafisa Collier hits a jumper, 95 to 93, 8.8 seconds left. Then Collier fouls Brianna Jones. This is her 5th foul, but it's not a shooting foul. So it's 2.6 seconds left. Brianna goes to the hoop for a jumper or for a layup, and she misses. Lynx win. That was crazy game. SportsCenter did come on right after, and they talked to Courtney Williams. I love seeing a Southern queer black woman being herself on national TV. That was beautiful to see. And then I love that Andrea Carter also got on for some analysis. Now let's look at the box score for this game. For the New York Liberty, Benaja Laney Hamilton had a pretty quiet night, only 5 points. Brianna Stewart had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Jonquel Jones had 24 points, 10 rebounds for a double-double, 1 steal. Leonie Fibich had 17 points, 6 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu had 19 points and 4 steals. And Courtney Vandersloot had 8 points and 1 block. She actually had a block, which is crazy. Oh, and six rebounds as well. But that just wasn't enough for them because Lynx just put on a game. Bridget Carlton also had a pretty quiet night, only 5 points, but Nafisa Collier had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 6 blocks. Crazy amount of blocks. Alana Smith had 9 points and 9 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Great defensive game for her. Kayla McBride had 22 points and 1 steal rather. Courtney Williams had 23 points, and Natisha Heidemann had 10 points. So wild night, wild game. It was fun. I was highly surprised. I did not think it was going to be this good, but it was this good. I'm looking forward to game 2, and and the rest of the series. Yeah, this was fantastic. No complaints. See you on the next one.